I've always said memes would be our undoing, not in that cranky kids these days way, but the kind of grim prophecy you mutter while doom-scrolling X at 2 a.m., the screen's blue glow bleaching your face like you're in a lineup at the precinct. I'm not one to blame the world for my troubles. 44 years of bad decisions and worse luck take care of that. But after enough nights staring at grainy CCTV feeds, you start to think the end might kick off with a viral gag. That's what Skibidi was at first. A slice of pure internet lunacy, birthed in the chaotic depths of YouTube. You've probably seen it, those warped, plastic heads, human faces stretched over toilet bowls like some AI's fever dream attempt at humor. Skibidi bop bop yes yes yes. They chant, a warped mashup of club beats and nonsense that burrows into your brain like a splinter. Kids spammed it across comment sections, slapped their own faces onto porcelain in shaky edits. And soon it was everywhere, the kind of omnipresent noise that makes you miss the days when planking was the internet's worst crime. Memes fade, or so I thought. I'm Dave, 44, built like a guy who's more at home in a bar than a gym, working the graveyard shift at Westside Tech Center. It's a squat, glass-fronted building jammed between a vape shop that smells like burnt candy and an abandoned Quiznos. Its faded sign a tombstone for better days. The city hums at night, sirens wail, bass thumps from distant clubs, skateboards clatter over sidewalks. But inside, it's just me, a bank of monitors, and a parade of soggy sandwiches. Most shifts, I argue with bots on Reddit, sip lukewarm energy drinks, and pretend the static on the screens isn't whispering my name. But that night, the one where the Skibidi meme clawed its way out of my phone and into my reality, was different. It wasn't just a shift gone sideways. It was the night the internet itself decided to haunt me. It started with a flicker on camera 6, the back alley dumpster feed. I'd seen plenty there, raccoons rifling through trash, possums playing possum, even a tweaker in a knockoff Spider-Man suit taking a leak against the wall. But this movement was off, too smooth, too rhythmic, like a dance routine choreographed by shadows. I leaned in, my cheap plastic chair creaking under my weight, the kind of chair that promises ergonomic support but delivers a backache. The screen sharpened, revealing a squat, rounded silhouette swaying side to side in the sodium wash of the security light. At first, I pegged it for a prank, some kid in a costume, probably filming for clout. But the details didn't add up. The mask was too shiny, too stretched, like latex pulled taut over a balloon. Its eyes were bugged out, cartoonish, scrawled on with the sloppy precision of a toddler's MS Paint doodle. And below the face? No legs, no body, just a porcelain toilet, gliding across the asphalt as if magnetized to the ground, no wheels, no nothing. The head bobbed, and through the tinny speakers I heard it, Skibidi bop bop yes yes yes. The chant was unmistakable, that warped, looping earworm that had plagued my feeds for months. I barked a laugh, too loud in the empty control room, and snapped a screenshot for my buddy Rick. Memes breached containment. Call the SCP Foundation. I hit send, grinning, but when I glanced back at the monitor, the thing was staring right at camera 6. Its grin split wider, all jagged pixels and teeth, eyes swelling closer, like it was pressing its face against the lens. My stomach did a lazy flip. I mashed the camera toggle, cycling through feeds. Gone. Just the dumpster squatting amid a pile of greasy pizza boxes. I rubbed my eyes, blaming the third Red Bull and a week of bad sleep. Had to be a prank, some TikTok wannabe with a dolly and a budget for weird props. But then the audio feed glitched. A fragment of the Skibidi chant leaked through, soft and insistent, even though I'd muted the speakers. The hallway lights flickered, buzz, pop, flicker, guttering one by one until the monitors were the only light left, bathing me in their cold, blue glow. The HVAC hummed overhead, twisting into a broken rhythm. Skibidi bop bop yes yes yes. But now it sounded wet, like someone gargling through a clogged drain. Sweat prickled my neck. Not full-on fear, but that sharp annoyance you get when the world feels one step from unraveling. I grabbed my mag light, the heavy kind that doubles as a club, and stomped out of the booth. The corridor stretched ahead, linoleum gleaming under the sickly green of exit signs, the chant echoing off the walls like it owned the place. My boots thumped a counterpoint as I muttered to myself, "Kids, viral stunt, too much caffeine." Rounding the corner by the restrooms, I froze. There it was, a toilet, plunked dead center in the hallway, its bowl gleaming like it had been polished that morning. No fish, just wrong. Out of place. I huffed a laugh, short and forced, the kind you use to convince yourself everything's fine. A damn toilet, I muttered, shaking my head. But then the lid creaked open, slow as a horror movie reveal, and a voice bubbled up from the bowl. Skibidi bop bop, yes, 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 yes. My turkey sub hit the floor with a wet splat, mustard oozing onto my boot. I didn't bend to pick it up. My eyes were glued to the toilet, the lid inching higher, savoring the moment like it knew I was watching. The fluorescent above buzzed, and for a heartbeat, I saw something in the bowl, pale, rubbery, not a hand but something squirming, like a balloon animal being forced through a straw. Rational Dave kicked in, stepped back, gripped the mag light tighter. I've worked too many years in this city to let a haunted commode, or some kids or prank, run me off. Whoever's in there, I barked, beaming the light straight into the bowl, you're trespassing. Building's closed. No answer, just the chant resuming, slow and warbly, like it was sung from underwater. The rim flexed, porcelain doesn't flex, and a face surged up from the waterline. Same as the feed, cartoonish grotesquerie, eyes bulging like they'd pop, mouth a cavernous gash splitting ear to ear, lips sinking the chant in wet, slurping motions. It blinked, slow and deliberate, staring right at me. I might have yelped, nothing dignified, just a sound that'd get you laughed out of a bar. Pride flared, I swung the mag light like I was aiming for a homer. The lid snapped back, shrieking across the linoleum, and the toilet skittered around the corner faster than physics should allow. I chased, stupidity or stubbornness driving me, hoping I'd catch some kid hauling a prop, something I could explain. The hallway was empty, but the tune taunted from ahead, echoing through the dark. My heart pounded as I rounded the next corner, nearly tripping over another toilet. This one upside down, balanced on its tank like a drunk acrobat. Its lid was gone. Skibidi scrawled across the porcelain in red marker, fresh and dripping like blood. Every hair on my arm stood at attention. The chant swelled behind me. Skibidi bop bop, yes, yes, yes. I spun, flashlights slashing shadows. Down the corridor, a gauntlet of toilets lined the walls. Some yellowed and cracked, others showroom new. A few decked with party hats, googly eyes, and tacky plastic flowers from a dollar store. Their lids cracked open in sync, pulled by some invisible puppeteer, faces bubbling forth, all grotesque, grinning maniacally, features glitching like a lagged live stream, stretched, squashed, flickering between human and meme. A cold twist in my gut. These faces were familiar. Not people, but internet ghosts, avatars I'd scrolled past, warped beyond recognition. A frog with a mullet, a grinning cat, some influencer I vaguely recalled from a meme about eating drywall. My own face could be next, mashed into their digital nightmare. The toilet stirred, sliding toward me in unison, porcelain scraping a dirge. I stumbled back, heel catching on my ruined sandwich, and one face gurgled a laugh, wet and sewer deep. Skibidi bop bop, yes, yes, yes. They chanted, the melody souring. Skibidi bop bop, yes, yes. Dave. My name slurred in their chorus. Nope. Pride evaporated. I bolted, corridors blurring, offices, copy room, doors slamming shut like judgmental punctuation. The scraping pursued, the song swelling into a monstrous cacophony. I burst into the stairwell, slamming the door behind me. Silence hit, heavy and suffocating. I slumped against the cinder block wall, chest heaving, sweat dripping down my neck. My phone buzzed, and with shaking hands, I pulled it out. A notification from Rick. Dude, did you see the Skibidi thing in the alley? Is that you on camera? I didn't open the app, didn't dare. The screen flickered, battery draining faster than it should, and the chant leaked faintly from the speaker, unprompted. Below, porcelain scraped concrete, a rhythmic sloshing closing in. The stairwell's emergency bulb cast a sickly yellow glow, and my mind scrambled. Maybe I dozed off at the monitors, face planted in my sub, dreaming this madness. But the sting of scraped knuckles and the ache in my knees screamed real. The chant swirled up like greasy fog. Skibidi bop bop, yes yes yes. My phone buzzed again, screen glitching, text warping into, Skibidi wants to see you. Against every horror movie instinct, I answered the call. Static crackled, then a voice, not quite Rick's, garbled like marbles in a blender. Dave, come down. Say yes. Yes. The call cut off with a wet pop, my battery dead, screen black. The chant resumed, a grotesque choir, Skibidi bop bop, yes yes yes. Dave Dave Dave. My name echoing like a taunt. I gripped the maglite, knuckles white, and took the stairs 2 at a time, aiming for the roof, desperate for distance from the porcelain parade. Each landing was worse. Second floor, if you see the toilets, run, scrawled on the wall in what looked like ketchup. Third floor, a fire door wedged open with a plunger, crimson water pooling on the tiles. The chant was everywhere, behind, below, above, inescapable. I shoved open the roof hatch, bursting into the city night. The skyline glittered, headlights pulsing below, sirens whooping in the distance. I gulped exhaust-tinged air, trying to rationalize it, animatronics, TikTok pranksters, anything but this. The door slammed shut, and a low boom echoed from the vents, Skibidi. From the alley below, a procession emerged, toilets gliding like parade floats, faces flickering with glitchy grins. One craned its head, if you could call it that, eyes locking on mine. Come on down, Dave, it sang. Be part of the meme. Skibidi bop bop, yes yes yes. I backed from the edge, the city looking alien from up here. Was I the only one trapped in this nightmare, the only one who didn't laugh hard enough at the meme, letting it fester into this? The roof door creaked open. I spun, maglite raised, ready to swing. It was Rick, or what was left of him. His face looked like a botched Photoshop job, eyes bulging Skibidi style, jaw hanging crooked. Join us, Dave, he croaked, voice a static spray. Skibidi bop bop, yes yes yes. I stumbled, tripping over debris, as a toilet lunged, scraping so fast it rattled my teeth. Up close, I saw flecks of dried blood in the bowl, a single turd bobbing in the water. Its face glitched, eyes twitching, warbling my name in a twisted echo of my own voice. My boots slid on the gravel roof, flashlight clattering away, beams slicing shadows. I crawled, toilets closing in, some bouncing upside down, others dragging by unseen means, faces a collage of internet rock, a frog with a mullet, a grinning cat, that drywall-eating influencer. I scrambled up, 44 years old and moving like I was 20. I snatched the maglite, swinging at the nearest bowl. The impact rang, sharp and almost musical, but the porcelain didn't crack. It laughed, spraying me with foul water. The chorus howled, voices piling on, shrill, guttural, overlapping. I barreled for the emergency exit, slamming into the push bar. The door shrieked open, and I tumbled into the stairwell, sprinting down to the loading dock. The city night pressed in, sodium lights, traffic hum, distant bass. The alley was empty, save for one ancient toilet perched on broken pallets, lid creaking open like it was sniffing the air. Behind me, the chant swelled, toilets spilling through the halls, faces bobbing in time. I glanced at the alley's security camera, its red light blinking. My reflection stared back, then warped, my face stretching, eyes bulging Skibidi style. I ran, past dumpsters, past flickering streetlights, boots slapping wet pavement. The chant faded into the city's pulse, sirens, bass, horns. I stopped on the main street, gasping, turning back. The alley was empty, no toilets, no faces. My phone was dead, but I could imagine the notifications piling up, memes, videos, Skibidi clips multiplying like roaches. Above, streetlights flickered in sync, and a faint voice whispered on the wind, Skibidi bop bop, yes yes yes. Was it the city? The caffeine? Or something else? Something that had crawled out of the internet's dark corners and decided I was its next punchline? I never found out. I never worked another night shift again.